Hey, Commanders family, welcome to another episode of BOYZ-N-BURGUNDY. That's right, we're back. It's your boy T May in the building, and we also have the one and only OG Zeke is in the building. What's going on, Zeke?
What's going on, T May? What's going on, man?
Not too much, man. Not too much at all.
All right. Yeah,
How things going with you, man? Everything good?
Man, life is great. Hey, I'm gonna give a quick shout out, man, to my middle son, man. Graduated high school.
Salute to that guy, man.
Week. So, that's right. Congratulations, Juju.
Congratulations, Juju, man. We all love you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Other than that, man, just rolling with life, man. Everything is good. Everything is good.
All right, shout out to Juju, man. Good luck with your future endeavors. You know you got big things coming down your way. You know,
sir.
You're a part of the family, so we expect big things from you, dog. So no question about it. We love that guy, man, and we all know he's gonna be a success in his life. No question about it.
Oh yes.
All right, man. So, man, let's get into these June 1st cap cuts. The possibility of some cap cuts in the NFL. And we've been hearing some scuttlebutt. You know, we got our ears down to the streets, and we've been hearing some stuff. All right, so it's possible it's some guys that could get cut actually in a couple of days. Now, if some of these guys get cut, can they help the burgundy and gold? That's the main point. So, you want to jump right into this thing, Zeke?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump in it, man. I got a couple guys we can talk about, and I'm sure you got a nice list of guys to talk about.
I got some guys to talk about. We're going to talk about this first guy. We're going to get this guy out of the way. All right? I'm tired of talking about this guy. I'm sick of this guy, but we got to talk about it. It's a disservice if we don't talk about this guy to the burgundy and gold family. We got to talk about it.
Can I guess?
Yeah, who you think it is?
Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going to get cut, man. I swear, man. I don't know. I think San Francisco, they still playing games with this guy. They're going to try to hold on to this guy as long as they can before they cut him. I don't think they're going to cut this guy. What you think?
Hey, it's a head game thing, man. They a little pissed off, man. They honored him. They paid him.
You paid him?
And he still ain't, he got hurt. Yeah, I give him that, but he just hasn't done the right things, man, from what I'm hearing. So he's like gone, he's gone invisible. Don't nobody know what's going on. I think the closest people know. I don't know that's a bad thing, to be honest. Everybody don't need to be in the business.
Only person know where he is Jaden Daniels.
Right. And Jaden ain't say nothing, man.
Maybe Jaden Daniels can get him to play some football. I mean, the question is, does this guy even want to play football? We don't know.
I don't want a guy that needs somebody else to motivate him. You gotta be motivating yourself. That money, that dough should be motivating him. So
maybe that was just his way to get out of San Francisco. Was just to act like a total asshole. They voided his contract, and then that was his game plan to end up a Washington Commander. Maybe that was the plan all along.
It could be. It could be. I'm not gonna put nothing past anybody. And sometimes they gotta go through little antics to get, where they really truly want to be. They don't have free movement, but they know where they want to be, and they have to act out sometimes and do, what's necessary. So
right. Maybe that was the plan.
You saying that kind of make me like maybe want to reconsider something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just kind of keep it on the plate as an option, because he get cut, man. I don't see Washington not going after him, and be honest.
I think they will. I think they're gonna go after that guy. No, I think they're gonna go after him immediately, because I think they really think he can still play, and maybe he can. We don't know. All right, maybe he's out there working out, and I know football shape is different from working out shape. All right, there's a big difference. But maybe he's doing the right thing, and maybe he still got gained that 2023 game he had. Was it 2023 where he blew up? Maybe he still got that game left up.
If he got that 2023 game, that just take us and put us on a straight up competitive, like playoff, let's go mode, man. That put us right there. We can battle with everybody else, because our offense will definitely be legit if he comes back in that 2023 mode. So
right.
Dude, I've been pushing against it for a little while, man. But just some things just right here in this conversation right here kind of got me thinking,
maybe that was his plan, was just to get his contract voided, cut him, and then he can join the Washington Commanders, play with his boy.
Play with his
Jaden
boy.
Daniels got Rashad White there too.
Right.
You know,
right.
we Commanders, we need a wide receiver number 2. Like, you know, there's no question about that. We need one.
No question. Just for me to, you know, the wide receiver room in a whole, I think most of the guys already that we have, other than the draft pick, you know, Antonio Williams that we just picked up, you know, it's just that's on potential prospect right there. Luke McCaffrey coming back off of you know, injury. You know, he started to show some little sparks, but that's most of the younger guys are just potential. You know, Jalen Lane, you know, potential. Everybody else, man, is just basically kick the tires, man. You know, and I don't see why not. You know, now I'm sitting here thinking about that now. You know, literally half the wide receiver room is kick the tires and see what they can do. So,
yeah. So 2023, Brandon Ayuk had 75 receptions with 1,342 yards, 7 touchdowns. Now, if we can get that guy in burgundy and gold to put on the opposite side of Scary Terry with my man Antonio Williams, of course, in the slot. Now, let's talk about Antonio Williams real quick, just real quick.
Okay.
Now, everybody's, you know, talking about this guy's height and everything, and I, you know, I saw a little bit of OTAs. That guy's out there. He's either Terry size or even bigger to me from what I saw.
Right.
This guy's Terry size was a legitimate 6 foot, maybe 6'1". They got him at 5'11". That's a disservice to this guy, man. This guy is a big body wide receiver, and to me, he's bigger than Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think his combine actually was showing him at 6 foot.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody's complaining on the, you know, you got the talking heads. They all, oh, yeah, another 5'11". Do we need this guy? I'm like, man, this guy's legit 6 foot, man. Easy.
Look, sometimes you gotta kind of throw out the measurements, you know, the height, you know, the weight, things like that. The dude is a dog. He's a dog. He was rated either first or second in route running in the entire country last year.
Right.
And so you translating that to the NFL, dude got an opportunity to come in and play and get open and make some plays and make things happen. Especially, like you said, put him in a slot so he can get open quickly.
Ooh, yeah.
And right there in front of Jaden, and bam, you know, hit him, and he doing work for them. I don't see what the big, you know, scuttlebutt, you know, whatever you want to say, man, complaints or whatever.
I don't know,
you know,
so, just got to complain about something. Just got to complain about something.
Just let's get on the field, man, and let it play out. So I'm excited about him, really am. So, yeah, I'm with him, man. I'm with him. I'm with it all the way. Let's just let that dude play out, man. I love the pick. I love the pick. So
we got Brandon Ayuk out of the way. All right, and let's stick to the offensive side of the ball. We're gonna stay on offense, and I got another guy that could possibly be cut. Actually, in a couple of days, and this guy, he plays for the Patriots. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but this guy's name is in the streets, or he might get cut. My man Booty from the Patriots, man. And this guy, if the Patriots cut this guy, now he is a legit 5'11". You can see he's a smaller body guy, but this guy can run some routes. And he can catch the balls from LSU. Listen, man, this is a guy we need to jump on. What do you think about that guy, Booty?
Hey, that dude, he can stretch the field too.
Yes,
that is a big need, you know, for the Commanders straight up. You know, I don't know where they thinking Dayami Brown right now might be that guy, but we'll see.
He could be.
But Keyshawn Butte, you know, dude can stretch the field. And you figure he had Stephon Diggs, so that's another conversation on the other side. Yeah. And he had a lot of veterans running through there. He had Hunter Henry, and Drake May was, you know, stretching the ball with him for sure. So, man, if he hit the market, man, it's like the draft. You pull up get that phone, man, and say, yo, what's up? And try to bring him into camp. Yeah, I'm with him all the way. Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that guy would love to come play with Jaden Daniels.
Why do you think the Patriots are looking to cut him? That's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. This guy's only been in the league. He's drafted in 2023 in the 6th round, but maybe 2023, 24. I don't know.
His fourth season.
His fourth season. It can't be a contract thing. I'm not sure why his name is in the streets. As far as getting cut. Yeah, I don't get it. He had 33 receptions last season, 551 yards, 6 touchdowns. He averaged 16.7 yards a catch.
You think due to the potential trade for AJ Brown, and they just
it could be
at cleaning house, and they picked up what's the kid from Green Bay? They picked up in free agency.
Yes.
God, I can't think of his name, but he used to wear the extra padded on his helmet.
Romeo Doubs.
So they got Romeo Doubs. They looking to trade for AJ Brown. They might be looking to kind of clear some space, and AJ Brown coming with the money. That's not so. Everything helps to make any small cuts, probably cap wise. So maybe that's just to be an unfortunate cap casualty that can be a blessing for the Washington Commanders.
For June 1st. I mean, this guy might be out. And
right.
Like I say, if he is, hey, we gotta jump on this guy because this guy can play. He can play some ball.
Right.
I'm trying to find his cap number for post June 1st.
I think he's something in between. Can't be no more than about 3 million. Yeah, 1 to 3 million, something like that. So it's not a big hit, but they gotta keep everything in balance, especially if they're trying to make this trade from AJ Brown.
Right.
And supposedly the word is that it's going to happen. They just
3.6 mil.
Yeah, right.
3.6 mil cap savings, but at the same time, like you say, they have about $43 million in cap space. But if you bring in AJ Brown, he's going to eat up the bulk of that. They
gave Romeo Doubs a big deal too,
Right.
So yeah, that's a lot of money committed in the wide receiver room, and some good money though. I can't say. I think we were looking at Romeo Doubs.
We was trying to get Romeo Doubs, and it just couldn't. We couldn't land him. He went to the Patriots. Man, is what it is. So
right.
But who are you hearing that could possibly be cut June 1st? Man, you got anybody?
I got one good one, man. I was gonna bring up Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah.
Cedric Tillman for the Cleveland Browns. If you pull up his stats and see what he looking like, Cleveland got a lot of bodies in that room. They also have another player over there as well. But I think Tillman could be that guy that's out. It's out.
Cedric Tillman, yes, he's 6'3", man, big body guy, 6'3", 215. He had 21 receptions last season.
He got hurt.
270 yards. He got hurt. 2 touchdowns. But yeah, this guy is he's a promising guy. He's a young guy too. He's only 26 years old.
Right. It's literally every chance he gets, he gets hurt. It's like
he played 13 games last season.
Right. The year before, the same thing. He started coming on.
Yeah, 11 games in 2024.
And bam, he got hurt. It's like, dude, so he's one guy for sure that I think would be a good fit for Washington for sure.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's possible this guy could get the axe, and this guy was drafted in 2023, so in the 3rd round. I would love to have a guy like this on the squad.
Right.
No question about it, man. I mean, this guy, I think he could be a good guy for the Burgundy and Gold. And I've seen him play.
Right.
He's a good wide receiver. He's good.
Right. And I got one more.
Okay.
New Orleans.
Okay.
They got a few guys in there too as well. That they had drafted 2 or 3 receivers in this past draft as well.
Right.
I don't know if you Jalen. I think it's Jalen McMillan.
Jalen McMillan. Okay.
Is that the right one? Jalen McMillan I think it's him. But he came out of the University of Washington. And they got a lot of receivers there. He came out, I think they drafted him. No, I'm sorry. Someone else drafted him and they traded for him last year. Then he got hurt.
Then he got hurt.
I have to look him up.
I'm trying to find him now. I think he might be. Hold on, let me go to 2024. Let's see if he's in there. 2024. Let me see.
I'll tell you right here.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the Buck.
That's where he's at.
Mixed up.
That's where he's at Tampa Bay. Okay.
Now I got him mixed up with the one with the I'm sorry. Jalen Polk. That's the
Jalen Polk. Okay.
Jalen Polk. Yeah.
Hang on one second.
Yeah. McMillan gonna probably play with Tampa. I think they gonna because they let go of Mike Evans, so he got a chance to step in.
Yeah, he got a chance to step in and play
with Emeka Egbuka. So
Jalen
Polk. Jalen Polk. Yeah.
Oh, so he must have missed the whole season last year.
Yeah, he missed the whole season. I think he had it was a shoulder injury or something like that. And I forgot the original team that drafted him, and they traded him. They, it was like a swap of picks, 6th and 7th round.
It looks like New England. The Patriots drafted him.
Right. New England
in 2024 in the second round.
Yeah.
And they must have traded him to the Saints, but he got hurt.
Right.
He missed the entire year. So he's a big body guy, man. He's 6'1", 203. He's only 24 years old.
Right. And he was actually, when he came out of Washington, I think he was literally the best receiver in that group. And they had like 3 receivers, that came out of that group. They played with with Michael Penix, and did they go to the national championship, or they was in the playoffs and all that stuff? But they was high fire offense, and they were really good. So he's a guy too, because they just picked up a whole lot of players in the draft. Okay. And they keep picking up wide receivers all around the board, draft, trades, free agency. So Jalen Polk was another. He was one of them that I had thought about. Yep. And those are like the main ones. Who you got?
Yeah, here's another guy, man. This guy is he's a little on the older side of the game, but this boy can still ball. My man Calvin Ridley from Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, University
of Georgia. The word is this guy might get the axe. All right, he's 6'1", 190 pounds. He had 17 receptions last season with 303 yards, 0 touchdowns though. But at the same time, their quarterback is trash. All right, it is what it is.
Right.
The quarterback is trash. But the word is this guy could get the axe, and he can still play. He's 31, but he can still play.
Calvin Ridley. Yeah. Oh, didn't he get suspended 1 year for gambling or something? Or
I don't remember. That might have been in.
Oh, did he? He went.
I don't remember.
You think he got suspended for gambling, or he walked away for a minute because he was having some.
I think that was in 2021 or something.
Yeah. He kind of been all over the board, but I mean,
he came back. Yeah, in 2023. He missed 2022. And then in 2023, he had 1,000 yards. 2024, he had 1,000 yards for Tennessee. Right. And then last season, he got hurt. He only played 7 games last season. But he missed the entire 2022 season, but he followed that up with back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
Right. He got great size. Yeah, he's a route runner. The veteran presence that he'll bring. He'll make it very easy for Jaden for sure. So, definitely. I'm not, dude. It ain't too many of them that I'm just gonna straight up say no. Because like I said, half the wide receiver room in Washington just kick the tires on them, and he can come on in. You can kick the tires on him too and bring him in. So I mean, I'm hoping some of our guys will step up, like Traylon Burks or Luke McCaffrey. It's his time. This is it. This is Luke's time. If he flames out this season, he's done for, man. He's done. So maybe he can step up and be the wide receiver number 2. But at the same time, any of these guys get the axe, you got to bring them in. You have to. You got to try to. You have to. You have to. And it's early enough to bring them in. They just went through OTAs. They got a couple. They probably got mandatory ones coming up, and then mini camps. So right. Yeah, it's plenty of time. Bring them in, kick the tires, see what he can do. So
see what he can do. So even on the offensive side of the ball, I found a guy that I think this guy might get cut. He's an offensive lineman, but this guy can play guard, both guard spot, and he can play center. Right? So the word is, they love Allegretti, and I'm not sure why. I mean, Allegretti is okay. He's okay. He's a decent lineman. All right. But to bring in 0 competition for Allegretti, to me, is insane. You got to bring in some competition for this guy, man. So this guy,
malpractice.
That's malpractice, man. You got to bring in some competition for that guy. This guy is from the Denver Broncos, man.
Okay.
Denver Broncos, Ben Powers.
All right. Oh, yeah. Ben Powers, played with he started with Baltimore, I thought.
Started with Baltimore.
Yeah. I believe he started with Baltimore.
This guy's only 29 years old, man. He's 29. This guy's 6'4", 310. He could play both guard spot, and like I say, he could play center too.
Right.
So this guy's an option for us. This guy could be cut.
Yeah, I'm not so, like I said, I'm not there. So if they see something in Allegretti, then
they see something in this guy. I'm not sure what it is, but they do see something in Allegretti.
Right. Peace to him, but
I'm not sure.
I'm looking at bringing in some more competition.
Yeah,
for sure, and depth, definitely. Right. So if he can come in and he can't beat out Allegretti, then he don't deserve to be here.
Right.
So Breaker Man, yeah. Ben Powers, I swear he was with Baltimore, man.
Now, if they cut him, they're going to save $12.7 million. That's why he's on the block. He's with the Broncos.
Oh yeah, Broncos they got to let go of some money, so I can see him hitting the block. For sure.
I think my man Ben Powers might be out, and I think that's a guy, man. Listen, like I say, he can compete with Allegretti. I think he can beat out Allegretti, and just to have depth on for center, both guard spots. A guy like this, man, you got to pay attention to. I'm gonna check out his PFF scores, man. His overall grade from last season was a 62.4. His pass blocking grade is a 60.7, and run blocking is a 62.1. So he's 29, but Ben Powers can still play, man. He could pancake you in a minute. Don't get it twisted.
Right. Yeah, he's definitely someone I would definitely look at and bring in for sure. That they just need somebody to come in and compete. There's gonna be a few guys out there. I got one for you too.
Okay.
Potential. What I heard was Jake Andrews. He played for Houston. He was the center for them. 6'3", 308. He's 26 right now. He'll turn 27 in November.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's another one. He was a 4th round pick by them in 2023. It's like we talking about all these guys that just really just got drafted a few years back.
Right.
And just haven't, hit their stride. So it's a possibility. Right. So he's another one coming in. And he's a guard center too.
So he could play guard and center.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need.
And he's young. He's on the younger
side. He's young. Looks like his cap savings will be $3.6 million. Not a lot, but at the same time, Houston, they're not dying for cap relief. They have about 30 mil under. So they have like 30 million cap space. So but at the same time, all these guys is a reason why their name is on, as far as getting cut with June 1st. It's a reason for that.
It's teams just, let's just move on. If he hasn't hit his stride with them, they're just ready to go on and, do something different. And he might be one of those cap casualties just for that reason. He just haven't hit his stride with them. So I can see that happening. I really do. So
okay. So do you have any more guys on offense, or you want to switch to the defensive side of the ball?
Offense, because my main focus offensively is wide receiver and center.
Yeah, and center. Those are our biggest holes.
If there's one guy we can kind of maybe talk about, another guy going back to the Saints, Alvin Kamara.
Yes.
Kamara.
Yes, he's definitely on that block. He is. Yeah. He's on the block as far as getting cut. This guy, the problem is, though, we kind of stacked in running back, man.
Right.
We got K-Tron Allen. We just, I call that guy K-Train, man, because he will run you over in a minute. That
What's
guy,
his nickname? Fat boy or Fat Man boy. Or something.
Fat man. He don't play around, man. He don't play. But Kamara is still a dangerous weapon. He's dangerous, man. He can still carry the ball and he can catch like a wide receiver.
Man, that Alvin Kamara is one guy I will truly state over the years that when he came out of Tennessee, I was like, this dude ain't got no record of anything, man. He had limited carries, limited catches, and he's come in and been an all-pro. I mean, no numbers.
He's
500 yards, man. I think his senior year combined or something like that. And he came in and he's just been fire ever since. Be honest, if he get cut, I don't even think he will look at Washington. Because I think if we just look at, like you said, the depth we have right now, it's really no reason to even come in here and try to compete with that.
It'll be tough.
Right. He's going to go somewhere they needs some help desperately, and there's teams that still need help desperately. So, but he's a name I just threw out there. You never know.
No. I mean, that guy is dangerous, man. He had 471 yards rushing last season. He only had one touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's see what his receiving yards were. I don't
he
think
was
he
was hurt though. How many games he played?
Was hurt.
Yeah.
He played in 11 games. 11 games. He had 33 receptions for 186 yards receiving, no touchdowns. But like you say, he was hurt. And Kamara, he got a little bit of tread on there. You know, he's only 30 though. He's only 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
think
man.
he want to leave New Orleans because they were trying to trade him at the trade deadline last year, and he literally told them if he get traded, he was going to retire. That's what he had said, and they didn't trade him.
Not much.
It's
not much.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a guy. You know, this is something that I heard. I just throw it out there on the.
I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that too. I think they may be parting ways with my Alvin Kamara, man, and I would be tempted. I would not hesitate. I would at least call him if he actually do cut him. I would call that guy and see if he's interested in coming to the Commanders because he's dangerous.
Right.
If you can get him in the mix, you know, you got Rashad White and Bill, but then you got, you know, we got Jerome Ford, we got my man, we got Fat Man, you know, so
yeah, we got room. We're cutting somebody. Somebody getting cut.
Oh, we still got McNichols, right? We still got Jeremy.
Yeah, we got Jeremy McNichols, and he's devastating special teams too. So
yeah, man. So
yeah, he might have a roster spot already just for special teams.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Right.
So all right. So let's keep going, man. Let's switch to the defensive side of the ball. We all know defense wins championships. You can't win a Super Bowl without a good defense. All right. So the holes on the burgundy and gold, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, you might see a little different. But we got holes at cornerback. All right. Definitely cornerback, man. And we got a hole at safety. Now, everybody's high on my man Will Harris. They said my man Will Harris is going to ball out this year under Durante Jones' new scheme. And that's possible. Quan Martin, he could finally blow up this season. We don't know. He could. But as far as I'm concerned, we have a hole next to Nick Cross, man. And if some guys get cut, they can fill that hole. We got to pay attention to these guys, and we got to bring them into the burgundy and gold. What you think about that?
Oh, no doubt. I think the weakest spots on defense is all in the defensive backfield.
Right.
I got a lot of apprehensions at corner, because there's nothing real proven there. I would love to find somebody that's proven,
right,
that can come in and at least help. And we got a few journeymen. Now, what's that? Amik Robertson, you know, he's going straight to slot. Yeah. So I don't see him on the outside. He's aggressive, though. He's aggressive. Coming from Detroit, he was very aggressive. So that, you know, just having him in the backfield, that's still a positive. But I'm talking about on the boundary. I don't think we got. I mean, I like Trey Amos is definitely up and coming. I love that guy. I think he will prove to be one corner on the boundary, but we still need one on the other side. And I'm not sold on Mikey. You know, a lot of people love him on the outside. I think I loved him better on the inside. I think he had better numbers his rookie season inside than he did his second season outside. So,
right.
But trash scheme. We gotta remember that. Right.
Terrible scheme. Scheme.
And he's a talented player, man. He was very highly, touted coming out of Michigan. So
that boy's very talented.
He could be it. But I still want to bring in more. I want to bring in more. Corner, safety for sure. You said Will Harris has been a little talk about him doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
I mean, before he came, he was actually pretty solid with New Orleans, and then
solid, man.
What happened last year? Just like
scheme, terrible scheme.
That might be what's going on, man. Because too many guys just fell off the cliff completely.
That's right.
Him, Frankie Louvu. Yeah. Man, it was like, what's going on?
When the
injuries on the defensive line, the ends, week to week, we was dropping ends left and right.
Right.
But yeah, corner and safety, no doubt. Those are the weakest spots for me.
Those are the weakest spots. Now, I'm hoping my man Mikey will turn it around this season, and hopefully he can at least attempt to play on a Pro Bowl level.
Right.
And under this new system, man, maybe he can do that. This system is not really like the Vikings system. We're gonna run the same system, or similar to theirs, basically. And they didn't really have dominant shutdown corners, but they had capable guys that can cover long enough for the scheme to work. Right? Their biggest thing was the linebackers and putting pressure on the quarterback.
Exactly.
Right? And that's what we addressed in the all season. So maybe my man Big Play Trey and Mikey can hold it down on the outside long enough. And but here's the scary part. All right. And I talked about this before. Man, Mikey gave up 8 touchdowns last season. All right. And Robinson gave up 9. Those are 2 leading guys at corner that gave up the most touchdowns. We have them on the squad right now. And they're going to both be starting. So corner is a problem. Whether people don't want to admit to it or not, corner is a problem. All right. So we got to address it. Some of these guys get cut. I got a few guys on this list that could play corner. And there's a couple guys, man. Listen, if these guys get cut, we need to be all over this one guy.
Who you looking at? Who you looking at?
This guy's right up 95 North.
Okay.
95 North, Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
My man Humphreys.
Marlon Humphreys. Right.
Marlon Humphreys. Marlon Humphreys.
Yes. If Marlon Humphreys in a dominant pass, a scheme that he's a man corner for sure.
Yeah.
In Baltimore a couple of years ago, pass rushing and Marlon was cover, that man corner that you can move and all that stuff. So last year Baltimore's defense struggled early.
Yeah.
When they lost Mac McDonald, Super Bowl, champion Seattle Seahawks head coach, and their defense took a serious, nosedive. And they recovered it about halfway to about the last third of the season, started playing a little bit better.
Right.
And I think Marlon was hurt too, off and on, playing with injuries, so to say.
Right.
Yeah. I would definitely, if he gets cut, and don't he have a huge cap number that for savings for Baltimore if they release him?
They're gonna save $15 million.
Ooh.
That's why his name is in the streets. $15 million for Marlon Humphreys if they cut that guy. So they might do it. I'm not sure. It's possible.
Right.
It's possible. Right now they have about $17 million of cap space, but if you can save another 15 and maybe go after somebody else that can help the squad in Baltimore, they might want to part ways with Marlon Humphreys, man. But he's not an old dude. He's 29 years old, 6 foot 210, big physical guy, physical man corner, man. He's from Baltimore, so he's tough, and that's kind of what we need here in DC, man. Like, listen, man. There's one thing I will say about the Washington Commanders. It's been a long time since I had to call them guys tough. They ain't been tough in years. All right. So we can get a guy like this. Come on, man, from Baltimore, playing Pittsburgh, them battles going back and forth with them dudes. I'd love to have Marlon Humphreys on the squad. No question.
It's been a while, man. We're going into year 3?
Yeah.
With Dan Quinn. And year 1, we were pretty tough then, but them years under Ron Rivera, what was that, 4?
Yeah, he wasn't tough.
Ooh, desolate seasons.
Was it physical, tough football? We haven't
I don't know what they was doing. Everybody was positioning, flexing all over the field.
Right.
I think they was flexing dudes from offense and defense. So
right
under him. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while
since we've been tough, playing tough commander style footballs. Yeah, I can't remember the last time he done that. So you get a guy like this, he can actually lead the way and try to get these guys to play a little more physical ball. The guy from last year, the guy we got rid of, the defensive coordinator. I can't remember this guy. It was Joe Witt. Remember he was at the press conference talking about, hey, we're gonna fly to the ball. We're gonna put a helmet on the ball. We're gonna do all this and do that. They ain't do none of that.
Yeah,
they ain't do it. They ain't do none of that. That was all talk. That guy was talk.
Yeah, it was so disappointing. Dan, that was Dan's boy, no question.
That was his boy. Yeah, that's why he brought him in.
That was his boy. He brought him over, and he gave him a fair shot, and he failed.
Right.
Hope he bounces around the league somewhere else and get an opportunity, because I definitely want to see young talented coaches get opportunities.
I agree.
But just not. We had to move on. Just not here. So Yeah, and we got that identity. I feel like last year, just with all the injuries, Jaden especially set us, kind of in a myth. We kind of like a little unknown, but we were heading in a good direction of being physical again, being aggressive, and attacking. And I think this year with the adjustments on the defense, getting younger for sure, and faster and physical.
And physical.
So, right. So Marlon Humphreys would definitely elevate that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he's definitely someone I would. That's not to me even a kick the tires thing. I'm thinking he can come in and at least man and be that other corner. If not, he might even be number one corner because of his
he might be number one because he's a veteran.
Right.
He's a veteran. Right. Now, listen, I would stick him up against any dudes in the NFC East. If my man CeeDee Lamb or Pickens, any of the Malik Neighbors, any of these guys, I would put this guy on them guys any day of the week. If AJ Brown seems to stick around in Philly, if they don't trade him, I'll put him on AJ Brown easily.
Yeah, no question.
Come on.
I'll put him on him. Devontae Smith, he can, Devontae ain't physical, but he's fast, but you can jam him and slow everything down.
Oh, he'll break Devontae.
He'll knock him off his route right off the bat, coming off the line. So we need a Marlon Humphreys, man. We need that. We need
if they cut that guy and say that $15 million, I'm driving right up to 95 North if I'm the front office. And I'm grabbing that guy immediately, bringing him back down here and sign that guy. Come on, man. He's right up the road. It makes zero sense. You have to. You got to make a move on this guy if he's cut. So I got another guy, though. Who you got? All right. This guy from Arizona. Sean Murphy Bunting, man. 6 foot, 195. All right.
Okay.
Now, for some reason, this guy could be on the chopping block.
Right.
And if he is, like I say, this guy's another physical corner, big body guy, and we need help. we need help at corner, man.
What's his size again? You say 6 foot, 6'1"?
6 foot, 195.
All
right. This guy's 28, a little bit younger than my man Humphreys, but veteran corner. And I would, like I said before, you could put this guy on any of those wide receivers we just mentioned, and I wouldn't be too worried about it. I wouldn't be worried about this guy at all.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of good players that's going to be out there, and for me, just long as they bringing in guys that's got size, and bringing the physicality, because right now with from what I'm understanding with Durante Jones' defense, it's going to be aggressive, man. And they're going to be blitzing, they're going to be rushing, they're going to be zone blitzing, all type of stuff. So guys are going to be coming at every different angle, and you just need your corners to just man it for 4, 5 good seconds, and hopefully guys can get on that quarterback's back.
Right. That's all.
You said,
that's going to be the scheme.
Right. And eat. You just want our, linebackers or defensive ends. You want these dudes to eat. And that's it. And that might be the whole focus. Like you said, corner and safety might not be as pressing as we see it, but I think you need to be solid all the way through on both, every level. Every level.
You got to be at least capable. I mean, I think we're capable now. Okay, Mikey and Trey, we're capable. But at the same time, it wouldn't hurt if you could bring a guy in, from these June 1st cuts. That won't cost you a lot of money. You have plenty of cap space.
Exactly.
And you can add a guy to the cornerback room that can pretty much be the veteran guy that can lead the corners as far as, being physical out there and being not afraid to make some hits, make some plays.
Right.
I think these two guys, my man Humphreys and this guy Bunting, man, I think both of these guys can definitely help the Burgundy and go out. No question.
Right. So, I like both. No question. I love them both. Mm-hmm. So that's the whole deal, man. We couldn't find anything that was solid in the draft, so we gotta, June 1st to me was another part of team building. So
it's a possibility, man. I mean, like you said, the draft as far as corner was weak. You had like maybe one guy, and then the other guy was hurt. The guy was McCoy from Texas,
right?
But he got drafted.
Right.
Yeah, McCoy. I think he got drafted, but it wasn't until like the 5th round. But they saying that he actually looked pretty decent out there. So I still think we probably should have, maybe took a crack on that guy later in the draft. I mean, we need a help bad at corner. He fell. This guy was pretty much slotted to go in the 1st round.
Right.
If it fell to the 5th, that would have been a nice draft, some
Right.
nice
Right.
draft value right there, man, for that guy.
Right. So it's we definitely got to consider, any and honestly, for me, any and everybody.
Right.
Again, I'm trusting what they doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna fall back if they don't make any moves. I'm not gonna be like, that was crazy, whatever, because I do like the direction they have built so far. So if they comfortable with what they have, that's fine. But we just throwing some guys out there that can probably help. And ain't
They
nothing
might
wrong
get
with
help.
that. Right.
Right.
Definitely nothing wrong with that. So
yeah.
What about safety?
Safety, man. It wasn't too many guys that I was hearing about, but it is one guy from the Cowboys. Now I know before everybody started, getting mad doing backflips and about to start on some riots. But listen, man, whatever helps the squad, whatever helps the squad with some games, man. I wouldn't mind walking with a Cowboy burden. It'd be hard, but I wouldn't mind doing it. But listen, man, this guy, he's not a dominant safety, but he's decent. All right. So I'm hearing that they're gonna probably part ways with this guy. My man Malik Hooker.
Malik
6'2", 212 pounds. Yep, right. He was drafted. He's been in the league for a while. He's 30, but at the same time, he can possibly help us. And now, is he better than Will Harris? Is he better than Kwame? Probably not. He's probably on the same level as those guys, maybe a little bit lower, but it's nothing wrong with bringing in a guy to compete. And if he gets cut by the Cowboys, I would consider it. I would consider it. This is training camp about to start, right?
I don't think he's about a big. I don't think he's a big cap hit for Dallas, though. Right. So, but he definitely might be out there. Malik Hooker was definitely he was a very high talented prospect when he came into the league. Me personally, I thought he should have stayed one more year.
Yeah,
yep, he should have stayed one more year. And to me, that's kind of what's showing out now. He needed a little more experience. He was one of them guys that just played that 1 year. And everybody's like, oh my God, because he had range, with 6'1", 6'2", and it's fast. He's fast. He could track balls and all that stuff. And a lot of people were looking at him saying, man, this dude he can play free safety in the NFL, no question. And I thought, man, just put some more games on your belt. One more year wouldn't hurt.
He probably should have stayed.
Yeah, but I mean, he's familiar with our head coach.
He's familiar with what Dan Quinn want to do, and they got Caleb Downs.
Oh, right. So they might. They don't need him.
Caleb Downs is going to he's going to most likely play, free safety. So I guess this guy can sit on the bench. Now they cut him. They're only saving like $1.5 million, but at the same time, the Cowboys, they only have $7 million in cap space.
Yeah, so every little bit helps.
Little bit helps.
And from what I'm hearing, what they're gonna do with Caleb Downs, they literally, he's one of them, them Joker type defenders where they're gonna be moving him like everywhere, playing safety, bring him up. He gonna be in the slot. He gonna be deep safety. He gonna line up at linebacker. They talking about using him all type, and they was, they were literally praying. I think, us looking at Sonny Styles, I think they were looking at hope that Caleb Downs was going to fall to them. And they, yeah. So, Malik might not even fit what they doing. Malik is just a traditional deep drop back free safety. So, I think we need that.
Yeah, I would bring him in.
Yeah,
I'll bring him in. If cut, I would definitely bring him in.
We need that. I got one more for you too. We talked about this guy too, and I love this guy, man. Jessie Bates the third, man.
Yes,
I love Jessie Bates the third.
Yes, I hear the same thing. Same thing you heard about Jessie Bates, man.
Man, love that dude, man. He literally probably the last 5-6 years or so. He's definitely been one of the best safeties in the game. So, and I know he's getting old. I think he's tracking 30, but still.
29. Yeah, he's 29 this season. But he's 6'1", 210. And I think they were trying to find a trade partner for this guy, but they can't seem to find anybody to trade for him. So he could, like you say, end up getting cut. He could.
Yeah, that's a guy that I think he would be more impact than Malik Hooker, but
I think so.
yeah,
I think so.
I like Jesse Bates. That one is that's a home run to get it on June 1st. We've had some hits like that too as Washington.
Right.
Over the years. June 1st, we've found some real good players that actually came in and contributed. So that would be, to me, that would be that one for sure.
Right. Yeah, so, Jesse Bates, man. You put him back there with Nick Cross. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you got some problems out there.
And then this thing is
you got some problems.
Yeah, and they part them together, they can play half, cover two. They would be pretty. That would be pretty awesome, man. Yeah, dude, I'm like, this team is actually. I've said it before, man, on some conversations we had. I think this offseason has been our best under Dan Quinn and Adam Peters.
Yeah, no question.
This is including year one getting Jaden Daniels, But right now, I think this has been our best offseason,
Right.
I think even the coaching changes, I'm not scared of what we did.
I'm not scared at all. I think it was some guys we could have probably went after that we didn't, but at the same time, they kind of, they had a plan. And you can tell they had a plan. So I can't argue this plan that they got. And I think, for the most part, it's looking pretty good so far.
I think
2026.
I think on coaching, with both coaching moves that for offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The number one guys that they actually wanted, they didn't get.
Right.
But they had a plan.
Right.
And the guys and these two guys that they got literally were their number two guys. No question. Jones might have came out of probably nowhere, to be honest, but when they interviewed the Vikings defensive coordinator and he's like, look, I just came here. He probably straight up, I just came here to boost my, my extension with Minnesota. But y'all looking for a guy, check my man out, Durante Jones, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what happened. So
they say he helped Flores design a lot of those exotic
Brian Flores
pre-snap looks, man. He's done a lot of that stuff. That was him.
He one of type 3 defensive coordinators that I definitely like, and Brian Flores is that guy. So him, Durante Jones coming from him, Bowie State University.
That's right.
He was on that staff. So
right.
Yeah. So and so he's a local kid, man. I think we did good, man. I was a little questionable about David Blau, but now knowing what the basis for him and what his foundation is. And I'm hearing some good things, man, from some of the. That's a few things I have heard from training, from the OTAs, is that they love this system,
right?
And I heard that Jaden Daniels is definitely the door's open. You come in and talk to me about what you want to implement as well,
right?
So everybody seems to be pretty excited about it. So,
all right, man. Before we wrap this thing up. Now, I do have one guy that's possibly, could get cut for June 1st, man. And it's one of our own guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, we ain't got nobody.
Man, from what I'm hearing, and this is the reason why this guy could possibly be cut. Now, at these OTAs, and it's early, all right? But at the OTAs, they was running a lot of Jordan McGee at middle linebacker right next to Sonny Styles.
I saw that.
Okay, so which means Leo Chenal and Oweh, they're gonna be outside.
Yeah.
So Frankie Louvu, I don't know, man. My man Frank, that's my guy. I love Frankie, man, but he might be on the chopping block for June 1st. If they cut him, they're gonna save about $8 million.
Hey, look. We've talked about this, and Commanders family, go back and look at some of our previous little conversations here. I was completely on who we gonna go with. Jordan McGee. That dude is a talent. He's got size and speed, and he can do everything that Frankie can't.
Right.
And he can do everything that Frankie can. It's just got to give him a chance. Give him a chance. And I saw that
McGee
on a couple of clips. Yeah, I saw that a couple of clips, man. They were lining up, and who was beside Sonny? Jordan McGee. I seen Jordan McGee going sidelines to sidelines, pulling up, not hitting a couple of dudes, man. He was about to crunch him, and he pulled up. He had Antonio Williams on the sideline on the play. I saw dude, I could crunch you.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Man, you listen.
We on the same team.
McGee next to Sonny Styles could be very dangerous. That means they can put Leo Chenal all over the place. Very athletic linebacker, man. He can cover and he can get after the quarterback. Now, I misspoke. I said they're gonna save $8 million with Frankie Louvu. Nah, damn near $9 million that they can save by cutting Frankie Louvu June 1st. Frankie Louvu, man, like I said before, that is my guy, man. I love Frankie Louvu to death. I love the way he plays. He plays reckless. He's hard-nosed. He's tough. We talked about toughness. This guy has it. But at the same time, this is a business, man. And you can save $9 million and you can get rid of him instead of having Jordan McGee sit on the bench. You can have him in the game. This guy sat 2 years behind B-Wag.
Right.
It's time to let this guy go. Time to let him play.
Right. Look, the things with Frankie for me, and don't get me wrong, I love Frankie too. I thought it was a home run hit when they signed him from Carolina.
Oh yeah, no question.
But last year, and again, he does get everybody get a pass that was on that defense last year, no question, because of scheme. But it was some things that I saw in Frankie, some things I saw in Bobby Wagner that they just could not do.
Right.
Cover. They could not drop back and cover anybody.
Frankie struggled. He's struggling in coverage too.
Right.
Frankie did too. Yeah.
And Frankie has shown me that after that, I'm more seeing him more as a linebacker who you want to play across the line of scrimmage, going side guy, blitz guy, all that. And they might not, his versatility might not be enough for this team right now in the direction they're going. And I think Jordan McGee can do the same. And younger and a little faster and bigger.
Yeah, and bigger.
So
and he checks all the boxes.
Exactly.
Checks all the boxes. Now, when I saw the OTAs and the video from then, and they had them two boys out there in the side by side, man.
Right.
That was it for me. I almost lost it, man. That was it. I want to see them two boys.
So no injuries, anything talked about any potential injuries, why he wasn't out there? Because other than that, I think they like Jordan McGee, man. I'm gonna be honest. Again, I love Frankie, but I think I was gonna be a little bit disappointed if Jordan went in that lineup, man.
I think what they're gonna try to do is they may try to trade my man Frankie Louvu for some future draft capital.
Trade it for Brandon Ayuk.
They might. I mean, seriously, they may try to move him. If they can't, they might just end up cutting him. He might be one of those guys that get cut, man. I mean, you're saving $9 million. And you got a guy sitting behind him that's better and cheaper.
Get a 5th round pick in 2027. Stock up in next year's draft because you want to be in next year's draft. So
you definitely be in next year's draft. Next year's draft is pretty deep. So
this ain't a thing where he's not gonna play. Frankie Louvu, if he ain't playing here, he will play somewhere.
Oh, he's gonna play. Yeah, he can still play. Frankie Louvu will still ball.
Yeah. He literally, I'm saying, 2 years ago, he was one dog that we had. We didn't have that many dogs. We weren't that physical. We weren't tough. And Frankie was that dude. He was that dude, and I think he still is. I just saying,
he is.
Just a younger approach that I think you're gonna get. And like you said, you got the predecessor who learned under Bobby Wagner for a couple of years, man.
Come on, man. It's his time.
It's his time, no question.
It's his time,
no question. So
it's his time, definitely.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was anybody on our team because I was hearing Will Harris for a minute, but it sounds like he's doing pretty well right now.
He's doing pretty well.
I thought he was going to be a cap casualty coming up.
Yeah,
so.
He still could be, but we're pretty thin right there anyway. And then under this new system, I think they're going to give him a shot, him and Quan, to battle for that free safety spot and, let the best man win. So we're going to see. Other than that, Frankie is probably the only guy that could be cut sooner rather than
later. Right.
Yeah.
And we got a serious, we talked about this. We got a log jam at linebacker, outside in 3-4 outside linebackers, those type of end rush guys. We got a serious log jam that
we got a bunch of them.
That's a great thing to have. So we gotta say good. We finally a team that can actually let go players and people gonna be like, oh, jumping to get a guy.
Yeah. Have you ever had that in a while?
Right. We ain't been like that in a while. We like most guys we cut, you might see him around the league.
Right.
But
right.
yeah, Frankie will definitely make a team. So we got a good problem. We got a good problem. We got a great problem in linebacker. Yep. I wish we had that same problem in a couple of positions, but we building. And that's the whole thing.
Yeah, we get there. We get
3 years. This is third year. I think we're in a good place. We're in a good place.
Yeah,
we're in a great place.
Right. I'm with you.
JD5. You got Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
We looking good, man. We looking good right now.
We looking good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's wrap this thing up, man. Listen, Commander fans, another episode in the books of BOYZ-N-BURGUNDY. If you love this kind of content, listen, man, the best way to support this machine is to bang that subscribe button. All right. I want you to bang that subscribe button. While you're down there, you hit that like button, you ring the notification bell. So every time we drop a new episode, you'll be one of the first people to know. You can tune right in and watch the BOYZ-N-BURGUNDY go to work. We putting in some work. All right. We're doing our thing on this channel. So support the machine, man. Do what you got to do. But until next time, Commanders family, we want to say we out. Peace.
Love you.